Hello and welcome to the Revenge of the Drive-In commentary track for Friday the 13th. I always thought huge missed opportunity for, because I'm thinking like in the modern age, and these things have kind of come and gone, but things like Scary Movie and Date Movie and, as the years went on, those got more and more pathetic. Like, the original Scary Movie's okay. Scary Movie 3 I actually think is pretty good. But then you get like Epic Movie, Meet the Spartans, like that's all garbage. But like the parody movies, they made a lot of cheap-ass parody movies in like the 80s. And I don't mean like Airplane and Naked Gun, which are like well-made movies, but they made a lot of like parody horror movies because they're really cheap to make. And I think there were just so many horror movies. There's a movie called Wacko, which is about like a killer with a lawnmower, or I think maybe I don't remember.
Or a weed whacker.
Yeah, maybe. And they made a Saturday the 14th, which is notable for having nothing to do with Friday the 13th. It's not even like a slasher parody. It's just they just took the title. They just thought it was a good title. It's a fine title, but it's notable because the movie came out in 1981, a year after this movie. But the family lives on Elm Street. So you would almost think they're parodying something else, but they're not, because A Nightmare on Elm Street didn't exist yet. And then I've always thought it was weird that nobody ever made a movie called Friday the 31st and set it on Halloween. You could do a Friday the 13th Halloween kind of parody knockoff. It doesn't even have to be a parody. You can try and make a genuine horror movie that's kind of like maybe a little tongue-in-cheek, maybe a little like, yeah, we're low budget, we know we're not actually Friday the 13th or Halloween, but you could do something with that. Some classic Kevin Bacon Speedo action. Is this the only film in existence with Kevin Bacon in a Speedo? I wonder.
Ooh, I don't know.
There's that 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon thing. Is there a 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon Speedo thing? Like, has this person appeared in a movie where Kevin Bacon appears in a Speedo? So that Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake sign, that is available at a Spirit Halloween near you. I've seen it. I wanted to buy it. I almost bought it. But I just I like it, but $35 or however it was for just something that's going to be up for a month, I don't know.
I keep a baseball bat in my car now. Just to make it
bad of a breakup?
No, it's actually pretty good, if I'm honest. We still talk. No, I keep a baseball bat in my car because I've had problems with people climbing on my car. My old Chrysler.
Do you live in Death Wish 3? What is this? She was talking about the movie, and she's like, they cast her because they wanted someone who felt like a just kind of normal, motherly type woman.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Which makes sense. But then they also threw this big old sweater on her because she's like a kind of a small woman, and they wanted to make her look a little like bulked up, a little heavier to make it more believable that she threw people through windows and stuff like that. And then she's like, I don't know why the fuck they did that. Like they cast me for one reason, and then they tried to cover up that reason. She's just like, this doesn't make any sense.
Well, yeah, she's right. Yeah.
Funny. Yeah, because she doesn't look like she doesn't look like a small, skinny, frail woman, or frail maybe is a bit too strong a word, but ironically. But I think that's kind of what she was, I guess.
Well, and the thing is, look, I can imagine her doing all the other things. I can imagine her stabbing somebody through the throat with an arrow, shooting an arrow at somebody, whatever, right?
Well, you don't have to be a big person to do that. Someone got thrown through a window just like 90 seconds ago. That takes a little bit of strength.
Yeah.